The album Planter of Seeds is about what I'm planting into the ground and what I'm growing. It's about my hopes and dreams for the future, especially for my children. What I'm doing now that's going to make their lives more beautiful in the future. A big part of my writing process is workshopping my music. So really the band developed organically, where I would invite people over to play in different groups, different configurations, and from those sessions I pulled together this band. At the core of the band is my working trio with Nadav, Peled, and Elizabeth Goodfellow. They play on my second record called The Guide, so we work together a lot as the Guide trio. We've been touring for a couple of years now, and we have a really great cohesive sound and play off each other, and a lot of trust in that group. And so I knew that when I was going to make this record, even though it's going to be a larger ensemble, a sextet at times, I wanted that really solid trio to be at the core of it. Cathlene Pineda plays piano on the record. I write a lot of my music on piano, so when I was augmenting the group with more musicians, I knew I wanted to have piano. Cathlene actually saved one of the songs on the record. I mean, she made that tune into something that I could have never imagined it being. She, brought a new element to the music that stretched it in a really organic way and opened it up in a really beautiful way. And so I'm really, really glad that she was a part of the project. I decided to add horns because I was hearing a bigger sound in my music. I loved making the intimate trio record with Nadav and Beth, and adding Cathlene, another rhythm section player essentially, but then having sort of two front people, two melodic voices that I could play with, and they could harmonize and take melodies and take solos, added a different texture and energy to the music. Darius plays trombone on the record. I've known him for a very long time. We came up together playing in Baltimore and lived in New York at the same time and worked together a lot of different contexts. We were kind of in the trenches together. And when he moved to LA, I heard he moved to LA, I knew that I wanted to have him on this project. He just brings so much joy to the music and so much positive energy to any room he enters. Randal plays saxophone on the album. I invited him over to the house just to play a session with me, and I loved his playing in pretty much any context. We were playing tunes and also original music and playing free, and he could do all of these things, and everything he played was a statement. He has such a beautiful sound that I knew I wanted to have him be a part of this too. We recorded the album at East West Studios in Hollywood, California, in Studio 3, also known as the Pet Sounds Room. And ever since I moved to Los Angeles, I knew that I wanted to record in that room. I visited that room when I first moved here, and when I walked in, I could feel the spirits of the musicians who had recorded there before. And the room is just cozy, and it fits the ensemble perfectly, and I just knew that I had to create something in there. The song Big Sur Jade I wrote on a trip I took with my wife to Big Sur. We were celebrating our 10-year anniversary. Jade is of the heart chakra, and it represents wisdom and friendship and these things. And at the beginning of the session, I gave each member of the band a jade bracelet to sort of represent and invite them into my spiritual family. The album artwork was created by Wayne White. He's well known for his work on Pee-wee's Playhouse as the set designer. He's a great visual artist and puppet maker. He also did some music videos, such as Tonight Tonight from the Smashing Pumpkins. I really love his abstract art, so for me, he was an obvious choice for this album cover. I'm in this period of my life where I've just had my second kid, and I'm very conscious about what I'm planting into the ground, figuratively, what kind of community I'm building around us, what kind of village we're creating for our kids. And so thinking about how I can be a planter of seeds and bring more beauty into the world through my acts of kindness.